And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Mbappe! Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's played in low. And he's heaved it away. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Mbappe. That's a throw. And here's Mbappe. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And here's Iniesta. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, what has happened here? It's not an especially good pass, that. No, no way through. Now it's Eto'o. Alexander-Arnold. Al-Saad, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Makaleli.
Al-Saad really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that court. There could be trouble here. They're urged. Takes a shot! It's in! Terrible error, duly punished.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Al-Saad penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
The first in the game for either side, actually. Al-Saad have the chance to go the other way. Pinches it off him, opts for safety. Mbappe. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Big chance! Vinicius Junior looking sharp there. And here's Van Basten. Bellingham. Van Bronckhorst. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's really well cleared. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Van Bronckhorst. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Platini. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Now it's Platini. Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short, and he's gone backward here. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Platini. Passes short and sharp. Oh, important interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Al-Sadd clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Knocks it into space. Mbappe is flagged offside. Iniesta. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. And it's Timber. Great vision. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Nesta. Well, there's the clearance.
Has been indicated.
Platini. Van Bronckhorst. Dink through. Casillas is there, and he can get that clear. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
And the finish! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Al-Sadd are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important...
It's Van Basten! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Atletico Mineiro have their second corner now. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Alexander-Arnold bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Al-Sadd clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I just think, though, that was selfish and a little uncalled for him. He must have been aware that he had options to his left. That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
The attendance for this match was 50,913.
Beckenbauer. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Baresi.
Al-Saad couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Searching pass he's played there. Well, played right into his path. There's the shot! He scored! Just cruising! They are cruising! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. He's got 4. That is remarkable. Al-Saad are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
And a chance! No, it's wide.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Oh, what a mistake! Nesta. Baresi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Here's Cannavaro. Some resolute defending there. Tries to play it through. Mbappe is on his own. And he's certainly onside here. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud
Hello,
competition,
everybody, and welcome
just
to
seemingly
today's
bigger
match.
and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. He's having a shot! Has another go! And we have our very first corner. Platini goes short. Platini. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Sao Paulo have the chance to go the other way. And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Short changes him with that pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tries to pass it through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rijkaard goes long, and it's Michel Platini. He's in a great position here. That's a sharp pass, and that's an excellent interception. And that's a good-looking ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neither side yet able to find the net. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. That's travelling a long way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Ruben Neves, has an eye for the spectacular, but his main role is to be that pivot in midfield, doing all the dirty, ugly work that goes unnoticed, and he'll be covering a lot of ground in front of his defence, something he's very good at, in fact. But every now and again, he'll throw in a humdinger.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. No, that's been intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Back towards the middle. Thuram. Hazard chasing after it.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, sweet feet. Bellingham.
Al-Sadd are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after... Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bellingham. Messi. And it's Ruben Neves. Well timed, excellent interception. Keeper's got good distance on that. Played out to the right. Hazard going full tilt down the left. That has been cut short. Van Bronckhorst. That's a lovely, neat pass. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Bellingham plays it through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he cuts out the supply.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Al-Sadd clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
There's the whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And we come to you now with
a quick views on the first half.
Al-Sadd may probably be feeling a little aggrieved about not capitalising on such a bright start. Their mood at half-time should be more upbeat. The glass remains half full and it should spur them on.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Al-Sadd have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nesta.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Eto'o. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe. Oh, what a mistake! He's gone forward. Sao Paulo couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Lam. Mbappe is herring after that one. Beckenbauer. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched.
Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Now it's Platini. Threads one in. Al-Sadd can try it again now. Al-Sadd have their third corner. Platini plays it short. Platini. And now they can spring out of defence.
The attendance for this match was 50,913.
Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. In by Messi. He's got tall. Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Well Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Great ball, and he's in here. Big chance! Oh, it's there! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Camavinga. Mbappe gets a foot in here. And it's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? And this is Batistuta. Sao Paulo claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. The pass has gone astray.
Sao Paulo really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mbappe!
Al-Sadd clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Nesta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Mbappe, and this is Batistuta. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Platini. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And this is Eto'o. Cross, it's a mighty effort! Defending was strong and firm. They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen right now for information on our shuttle bus service.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Oh, well played. Shevchenko. And here's the chance to counter. Shevchenko. Leicester cuts it out. Bellingham. That looks a decent ball. Cross into the box. Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really simply... But it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread. No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Michel Platini. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe! Really, that's some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Mbappe touches it back, and he shoots! Yes, it's in!